Men, you are 50% responsible for the condition of women today. You have contributed to the problem by enabling and supporting it. And maybe one of the biggest problems that all the other problems stem from is something that a lot of you indulge in behind closed doors, and then you trash it publicly. Things of that nature, whether it be on a screen or in person, and taking things just because it's on offer, you're supporting the culture. It's supplied because there's demand for it. If there wasn't demand, there would be no reason to supply it. There would be no one to supply it to. But because this is constantly being fed, it doesn't go away. If it wasn't fed anymore, it would have to go away. And once that's cleaned up, a lot of the other problems will be cleaned up too. So do your part and stop contributing to the problem.
She said men are 50% responsible for women being 304s on the internet. I say that's wrong. I would say men are more likely 25% responsible. Every guy has watched it at least once during their lifetime, but not many men pay for it. It's only a small minority of men who are funding these 304s and the porn industry. So we have to take it back to the supplier, which are women. If a bunch of crack addicts wanted crack, but there was no crack available, the addicts will eventually become sober. It's the dealer who is causing the problem of addiction and earning money from it. In the same way, these 304s are capitalizing on men's arousal and even swaying young boys to become addicted. So the moral implications always fall back on the supplier, the 304, not the addict. If these women who belong to the streets stopped doing what they were doing, there wouldn't be any content to consume, so the customers wouldn't have anything to indulge in. But if the content exists and there are no customers consuming it, it's not going to stop the dealer from advertising it to gain more followers and customers. Without the product can't be sold. But without customers, the product will always be sold to somebody who is convinced to buy it. So the 304s are 75% to blame. The men are only 25% to blame.
Facts.